I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly.
Hello everyone, for today's video I have a full second tap moveset. This was suggested by Decade, so thank you very much for the moveset suggestion. If you guys have any moveset theme suggestions for yourself, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and of course if you do enjoy these videos, please leave a like. So we've got Death Slicer, Bending Kamehameha, Darkness Twin Star, and Spirit Bomb or Maximum Charge as our supers, Spirit Ball and Double Death Slicer as our two ultimates, Super Vegeta as our transformation, and any evasive that I want. Now, I actually love this moveset, I like the idea of it, and in practice it actually worked very well. All of our super and ultimate attacks are beam attacks, so Super Vegeta just works very nicely here. I did decide to use Energy Dome as my evasive, and that's probably the weakest part of this moveset. The only reason I picked it is because you can double tap it, so it just fits with the theme. It just felt very comfortable using this moveset, but if I were to use this more competitively, I would change Energy Dome for something like maybe Hyper Movement or even Instant Rise. I would replace one of my ultimates with a beam attack, maybe just the Super Kamehameha for the utility and the reliability. I would probably replace Spirit Ball because you can't block the Double Death Slicer, and maybe I would replace Spirit Bomb with something like After Image or Do or Die, or even a backflip, you know. So it's a nice moveset, but if I were to run this competitively, like in the World Tournament, I personally would just change those few things. But with that being said, let's move in to the first fight. I only noticed this after I recorded the fight, but the footage, as you can see, it's a bit laggy. It's on 60 FPS, I don't know what happened. It took me roughly 3 hours to get the footage for this video. Just no one would join my game, but I think because of that, and I had my capture card on for like 3 hours straight, it eventually made just the footage lag, so I apologise. I'll do everything I can to make sure this doesn't happen again, because I do feel a bit salty right now, because like it's 3 hours of footage that, you know, it just turned out laggy, so I do apologise once again. But going into this fight, I did try and perfect block it when he turned Super Saiyan 3. It didn't really work, and I noticed there, like I scanned his moveset, he's running a, you know, kind of like a time skip build. Now, I do have Energy Dome as my evasive, and that's a very nice perfect block there when I tried to break his stamina with the stamina break, so fair play to that guy. So I do turn Super Saiyan 2 here, or Super Vegeta 2. I set up the Darkness Twin Star and go for the Spirit Bomb because, I mean, you know, he just can't attack me here. By the time he dashes into me, the Darkness Twin Star would have hit him, and I would have enough time to charge up the Spirit Bomb. He goes for the Super Kamehameha there. I break his guard, and now I'm just sending him down and just doing a basic combo on him. I go for the Double Death Slicer here, and I was thinking I could either use this or Spirit Ball. But with Spirit Ball, I mean, it has been a bit nerfed since Xenoverse 1, which I'm happy with, but I just think the Double Death Slicer would have done more damage to him, and it kind of did, but he did like move out of the way because his stamina was recharged. Now here, he's going to go for the stamina break, and out of instinct more than anything, I vanish. I mean, it was probably the best choice I could have made there. I go for the Spirit Bomb here by accident. I think I meant to use the Death Slicer, and he just completely punishes me with the Super Kamehameha, so fair play to him. I hit him with the Death Slicer here, like I actually get it off, and I mean, you just can't block that, so that would be enough to put that guy away. Going into the second fight, this guy is running the Super Ki Explosion and the Full Power Energy Blaster Body Ultimates, and what I meant to say in the previous fight was that I'm not sure if it protects you from just basic Ki Blasts or from Ki Blast Supers and Ultimates, so in a moment he will go for the Super Ki Explosion, but for now we exit the clash, and in a moment we do go into a second clash, and that's going to give him enough Ki to actually use his Super Ki Explosion Ultimate. And well, I went for the standard break. He uses it, and I mean, it does protect me, so I guess it does protect you from ultimates as well, just as long as they are key based. So for example, if you're hit with the Spirit Sword, I don't think it'll protect you. It'll get you out of being stuck in it, but I mean, you can just normally vanish, I believe, so it's not really the best solution there. I go for the Bending Kamehameha here, and it just completely misses him. I use Super Vegeta 2 here because, I mean, this moveset, it's based around Ki attack, so if I've got enough Ki to use Super Vegeta 1 or 2, preferably 2, then there's just no point in not using it, so I might as well. I think here I want to go for a stamina reset. Yeah, there we go, because I mean, you don't really have any defensive attacks on this moveset, it's very aggressive. I go for the Double Death Slicer, and he hits me away like not even a second before he hits him, so fair play there. That was very fast on him to realise what I was doing, because if I broke my stamina and then went for the Double Death Slicer, I could have just continued the attack while my stamina recharged, and he would have to either use his stamina to use his evasive to get out of it, or just try and step vanish, but either way I would have been able to get my stamina fully recharged, and I did, but I mean it wasn't in the way that I wanted to do it. So here he goes for his volley ultimate, and I used my evasive twice here. The first time I didn't expand it, and I think that's the reason why it didn't protect me, so I had to use 3 additional bars of stamina, which after a stamina reset, that's just extremely bad, so I've just wasted 6 bars of stamina really. He goes for the all clear here, and I break his guard now. I charge up the Spirit Bomb, and this was just a very nice combination. I hit him with it, and then immediately fire off the bending Kamehameha, and that clutch bending right at the end. Ah, man, that was just gorgeous.
Nice.
So I was going to the third fight. This guy kind of got really unlucky at the start. I mean, I made a mistake of picking the Capital Corporation map because I just never use stages like this, because I've mentioned it before. You start off at the opposite sides of the map, which I just find very stupid, to be honest. Like, there's no point. But he gets unlucky because like what, 15 seconds in, he gets his stamina broken. So now this will probably put me at such an advantage that he just won't be able to recover from it. I got for Super Vegeta 2 early on because I had 4 bars of ki. He goes for Super Saiyan 1 here, and I was thinking, well, maybe I could have broken his guard with the homing dash, but no, I wanted to use the Death Slicer on him. It did homing back on him, but it just faded out before he hit him, so that sucks for me, not really. But we go into a clash here, and he goes for Super Saiyan 3, which I thought was very surprising. I mean, I perfect block it there, and the reason I thought it was surprising was because, I mean, like, I'm just going to break his guard. Like, it's easy to do it. I go for the bending Kamehameha as I sent him flying away. He doesn't hit him, but I go for the double Death Slicer here, and I use the homing dash, thinking, well, maybe I can hit him using the homing dash and then use the double Death Slicer again, let that bring him back in, but no, it didn't work. I think it's in this fight I finish him off with a triple Death Slicer, and that's all I'm going to say at the moment. It was very nice. It may be the next fight, I don't know, but it's something I did do, so we'll wait and see what happens there. I sent him flying away and go for the Spirit Bomb, and now I'm just waiting to see what he's going to do. I keep locking off here just to try and confuse him. The Spirit Bomb comes back in, he misses, and so did the Death Slicer, so for me that sucks. I wasted 2 bars of ki there. I mean, it's not really too big of a deal because, I mean, I'm just, like, look at our health difference, like, I'm just in a very good place. But I sent him flying down again with his stamina break, and now I do hit him with the Spirit Bomb, and that'll be enough to put that guy away. I mean, it is a fun fight, but he was just predictable even when he was going to transform. So for the final fight for this video, my opponent picks Ultimate Gohan. Well, I don't even think it's Ultimate Gohan, he just picks Adult Gohan in his gi. So, I mean, you just don't see this character used anymore, which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully they make Gohan, you know, a badass again in the Universal Survival arc that's coming out in like a month's time. So we'll just have to wait and see. I just find it interesting to mention stuff like that because as of me recording this, like the audio, it's like the 12th of January. I think it comes out on the 5th of February, I'm not too sure, it's like the 5th or the 7th, it's like early next month. And it's just interesting to me to think like what's going to happen like in this video, like of course no one knows, so it'll be interesting to see if anyone's going to be watching this in a few months time or a few years time when this has all been said and done. You know, I just find it interesting, but he goes for the Super Kamehameha there. He completely glitches out on him, which just sucks for him. I break his guard. I go for the double Death Slicer because it's an amazing attack. I absolutely love this. I should probably do another top 10 Super and Ultimate attack for Xenoverse 2, like I did on my old channel for Xenoverse 1. I go for the Spirit Bomb here. I may have misclicked there, I can't remember, but he just breaks my... Well, he doesn't break my guard, but he breaks my Spirit Bomb, so... And, oh yeah, I remember why I wanted to show this fight now, because it glitches out towards the end. I mean, I don't think he disconnects, I think it was just that... Well, I mean, I don't think he rage quit, I think it, like the server just dropped him, or he dropped me, I don't know. But I went for the stamina reset there because I might as well. And what I find funny is that the computer kind of put up a better fight than he did. And that's not a knock towards him, that's not saying that he's a bad player, because we only fought for like, what, 1 minute and 20 seconds, if that, I can't remember. Like we didn't really fight for that long, so I didn't really get a feel for him. But I just find it funny that the computer puts up a good fight, like, I don't know. But I'm going to drop the commentary here because I just don't think it's really interesting commentating over a computer fighting you. So, thank you guys for watching. Again, please feel free to leave your moveset theme suggestions in the comments, and please do leave a like on these videos if you do enjoy them. Oh, okay, well the fight's over now, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.